channel. Today I'm bringing a little life update type story of what's been going on this past month or so. You guys might notice, if you don't follow me on Instagram, my head is shaved. The right side of my head is shaved. Here, I think I can do this. This is my scar from the surgery that I had done. I had microvascular decompression for my hemifacial spasm, and I had the atypical. And that is where my face would twitch and tingle and my face would end up spasming like this. I have a few videos I think that it happened in, none from the beginning to the end, but March of 2014 I had my first spasm, and then I was diagnosed with hemifacial spasm in September 2014, and I found a neurosurgeon that specialized in hemifacial spasm in January on YouTube. And he was from Indianapolis, and I do live in Indiana. Fast forward to June 3rd, I was supposed to be getting confirmation of my surgery for June 4th. Insurance in the doctor's office didn't work out, so I had my surgery on June 11th the following week. And when I came out of surgery, Andrew told me it was unsuccessful, meaning that when they went in there, the twisted blood vessel was not to be found. So they moved the brain forward, and they removed some spinal fluid, and basically that's it. He did tell me actually last night that the doctor did say, because I haven't spoke with the surgeon since I was in the hospital and everything, and I don't recall everything from all that, and he said that within probably 2 to 3 months that the spasms will be back. There's a very good possibility, knock on wood, that they don't. Since the surgery, I have had twitching, minor twitching in the face. I know when I was waking up and everything, I remember my right side of my face, it was twitching. It felt like I was kind of like smirking, and the left side kind of done it, which I haven't had the twitching or the spasms or anything on my left side. And then I remember the first day, like that Thursday, like after, I had a strong twitch, like right here below my nose, and then the lights were out also in my room, so no one really noticed it. And I've had since twitching of the left and both sides of my eyes. So I guess the surgeon told them that the next step would be Botox. I didn't get that in the first place because of my age. I'm only 26, I'm about to be 27, and the Botox, you have to go every 3 to 4 months, and you only get it on your affected side. So that means I would only have had Botox on my right side. And I found another YouTuber, I don't remember her name. I will try to find her and link her channel below, because I'm not sure if she actually has like her story, but she hasn't had the surgery for the hemifacial spasm. She's just had Botox, and it bothers her how like that eye is, I think her affected side is more, I don't know, less emotionless, but yet wider and stuff like that. So instead of this, my spasms happening for a minute, 2 minutes at a time and going down, she has to live with the Botox for the 3 months, where when she smiles and stuff like that, her face, she has her natural side, and then she has the Botox side. So I don't know, that will be my next step, is having that. And if I end up having that and everything, I will keep you guys updated. I had a lot of people that were interested with this once I posted what I was going through, and I didn't make a big deal about it before just because it wasn't a big deal, and I didn't want sympathy and stuff like that. Anyways, I was in the hospital for 4 days, and the reason I was in there for so long, because I was only supposed to be there for 2 to 3 days, I couldn't, the medicine they were giving me in my IV for like the brain swelling was making me sick. And actually the surgery, what that is, they go in here, drill about an inch circle of skull out, go in, they move the bottom part of the brain over and get to the brain stem. So the twisted blood vessel rubs against your cranial nerve 7 or 8, and they were going to put Teflon in between to keep the twisted blood vessel from irritating the facial nerve. And so the twisted blood vessel was gone, like I said already, And I'm all tongue twisted because my sister's in here listening to me film. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay. So, as finally got out of the hospital once, I was able to eat and everything. And I was home for 2 days. My cousin was here. Well, my sister was here one day, and then my cousin was here another, or both days, or whatever. Anyways, just helping with the children and everything while Andrew had to go back to work, and because he had just started a new job, and he wanted to try to take the least amount of time off as possible, which is okay. Because as you know, I don't work. Her mom brought over dinner. Her and the kids ate, and I finally came out to eat. I took one bite, and I told her that it didn't feel good. I was going to throw up. So I tried gracefully puking. I know that sounds stupid, but I didn't want to cause any straining. And so I go over to the trash, and I put my head right here against the trash can, so it just goes in there. And immediately, I stand up and I scream, it hurts. Immediately, and the little muscles in the neck start pulsing. It felt which I know this is impossible for my skull to be squeezing my brain, so it was my brain was swelling, I guess, I don't know. And I just start screaming, it hurts, it hurts. I go and cover my face into a pillow, and she starts bringing rags over, putting them in the freezer, bringing them over, and rotating constantly, because it was I spiked a fever. I was drenched in sweat. The rags were so hot. She put an ice pack on my head, and she had called Andrew in the meantime to figure out what to do. He was at his cousin's working on his air conditioning, and he made it. He got home quickly because they live kind of by us, and called the doctor's office. It was after hours. They said to either immediately drive me up there, or if I couldn't stand it, go to the local hospital to get a CAT scan, make sure I could be transported up there. So he ended up calling 911 or the local dispatch, and they sent an ambulance. It took forever, it seemed like, but anyways, I had to go by ambulance because I didn't the pain is hard to explain. We get to the hospital. Well, in the ambulance, my blood pressure was, they got it as 208 over 140. I've never had 140 over 90 is usually the highest my blood pressure ever is, but typically it's 120 over 80. When we got to the hospital, and I didn't ever register a temperature either, even though I was dripping in sweat. Andrew was following behind. He works at the hospital and works at the schools doing maintenance, but so he comes in. He was able to come back there because he had his badge and stuff, but though they all knew who he was, and he explained everything, and they get me in there. They finally gave me something for the pain, and ended up getting to Methodist Hospital at around 11:30 p.m. When I was in the local hospital, they shined a light in my eye. It was blurry. I didn't have my contacts in. I just put it. I didn't have my glasses on, and the whole time I had a pillow covering my face because it was just excruciating. So I'm rambling, I know, but people want to know the details. So when finally I make it to the hospital up in Indy, and what I remember when I left the hospital on Sunday, the regular room I left was 5018. They were putting me in room 5014. So when the EMS brought me in, they asked what room I was going to, and they told them where to take me and everything. That's the last thing I remember. That was 11:30 at night. I ended up waking up. I could not tell you what time, and I seen Andrew sitting at the foot of the bed in a chair. This man's voice I end up hearing. I wake up saying, I think I've done your hair before, and this awful smell. I couldn't even explain the smell. What they were doing were putting some type of electrode thingies, I don't know what they were called, all over my head. I have, I think, a picture on Instagram if you guys want to check that out, of different pictures from out the whole experience. But Andrew he ended up coming over, and you could tell he had been crying, and he said that he told me that I better never scare him that again and kiss me or whatever. So I didn't know what had happened or anything, and I say, so you ready to marry me? And he asked me if I wanted to and all that, but I said yes. I finally see the guy, and I realize I'm in ICU now, and I've never seen the guy in my life, but he was hilarious. He was funny. So come to find out, I don't even know when I actually found out because I don't remember a lot, from that whole situation. At around 2:30 in the morning, I guess 2 neurologists came in and shined a light in my eye, or in my eyes. They were gone for about 30 seconds, and Andrew told me, because I haven't gotten much out of him. He usually gets like choked up about it when I try to talk to him. So he said that once they were gone for like 30 seconds, I said that I was going to throw up. So he handed me the puke bucket, and I said I needed my hair up, because our local hospital made me take my hair out when I got my CT scan, because I didn't know if my ponytail had metal in it or not. No one ever put my hair back up after that. And after 30 seconds, them being gone, him putting my hair up, he took one side up and would take the other, and I started having a granny seizure. Then I stopped breathing, and so he started yelling. Like, when I went to the seizure, he started yelling, like, I think he's just yelling, hey, I think he said, like, over and over. And finally some guy had walked by, and by the time the second nurse came in, they called over the hospital, because when someone codes, they call code blue in the room number over the like where the whole hospital can hear it. My dad happened to be out in the waiting room, and he was like half out of it because it was 2 o'clock in the morning. And Andrew was fumbling for his phone, trying to call him. He, I guess, came in like running, like, or I don't know about running, but yelling my name. And I don't know how long I was not breathing for. I don't think I had a pulse, the way he put it. Don't know how long of any of that. Just, we haven't made it that far in the conversation. I know he had called some family, like, because like he called different people, to let everyone know what had happened. And like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, just let everyone know. I don't know what time I woke up. He said that whenever I woke up to them putting the stuff in my hair, I had woke up an hour prior to that, and that I had talked, but I don't remember none of that. And when I did wake up, like after talking to him, I couldn't see out of my left eye. They did the whole finger, follow that, and like, I could see when they brought it here and like this way, but when they brought it that way, my eyes were like wandering because I couldn't see nothing. So that was, scary. And one thing I forgot to say, after surgery of my microvascular decompression, I could not hear out of my right ear. Once I could hear out of it, I could only hear like when the fans were on, when the AC was on and stuff like that. All I could hear was that stuff. I couldn't hear anything else out of it. And the last time I couldn't hear out of it, because it was like every other day I could hear out of it, or like half the day I couldn't hear out of it, half the day I could. And so far, for the most part, my hearing's back in it. Sometimes stuff's super, super loud in it. Sometimes it's stuff super, super loud in the other ear. It just depends. I didn't get those things removed out of my head till the day I left. I was there till Friday. So from Tuesday night till Friday, I was in the hospital. And I hadn't had a bowel movement since the Wednesday before surgery. So a whole week and 2 days I hadn't had one. And the nurse that time she didn't want me to leave until I had one, but they were going to have her, since I hadn't had any more seizures and stuff, they put me on seizure medicine. They switched my brain swelling medicine because that's what was making me sick. And yeah, when I got home the next day, my hair was so matted. I took a shower before I left the hospital, and took a shower that morning and on Saturday. And I know this back here looks gross. It has dissolvable stitches and glue, and so all the dark stuff, like, everything's like stuck to it, and my hair was like stuck to it, I remember. And then when they took those out, I had big chunks of stuff throughout my hair. So I went to Jamie, and I had her wash my hair and then shave. I had her brush it. My hair's just so matted, and I needed it gone. And so the cut that I thought they were going to do for this, most of the people I've seen online, because Dr. Cohen he records his surgeries and stuff, most of them for the most part were about like right here and then down. Mine for some reason was kind of like all jaggedy. It was, and because I told Andrew before the surgery that if it was bad enough, I would just shave the side of my head. I've always wanted to, but I just hadn't yet. And I do part my hair normally on this side, so it's been a big step trying to get my hair to go this way. Now for the I haven't got to play with it too much just because, I mean, it's still half numb back here and everything. It's itchy, it's healing, I know, but man. So I went in and had Jamie, like, she ended up coming it out, getting all the chunky stuff from, I guess, glue out. And so I just told her, when would I ever have you shave the side of my head? Just do it now. And I'm going in next week, actually, and going to have her trim it up. Eventually, I have so many ideas I want to play around with this because it'll be a long time before it is ever this long. So why not play around and have fun with it? I am a hairdresser, so why not go ahead and play around and do all the things I've ever wanted to do with it. And I'm not sure when I can color my hair again. You guys will see, of course, when I do. That I went to the doctor yesterday. I went to the neurologist and to my nurse practitioner yesterday, and because what is today? Wednesday, July 8th. And you'll probably see this like Thursday, hopefully Thursday. I'll edit after, hopefully. Oh, I went to the doctor yesterday, to the neurologist first. I will, because they didn't know when I'd be able to drive again, like if I was going to continue having seizures and all this stuff. I'm still on my seizure medicine. It is now, I was taking it 3 times a day. Now I'm down to 2 times a day for 3 months, and then they'll stagger me off of it. He thinks that it was just a fluke, and that because I so far have not had a seizure since then. And I'll be able to drive on Monday. The lifting, I'm not sure when I'll be able to like lift and stuff like that. I still don't want to like strain too much and cause something because it's not completely healed or anything yet. I go to see my neurosurgeon on the 15th. I'll let you guys know what he has to say and everything, and then I will just keep you guys updated if you guys want to. Definitely let me know in the comments if you guys want to be kept up to date with everything. I'll definitely let you guys know if I have spasms again. Knock on wood again that I don't. And just, yeah. Another little update. Me and Andrew are not married, but he bought a house, but it's our home, and in the process of me being in and out of the hospital, he had to postpone signing the papers for it, but he was eventually able to, and we will officially have the keys to our home because someone is in the process of moving. It's move-in ready and everything. I think we'll go in and paint a couple of the rooms and stuff, but it is move-in ready, and we'll officially have the keys, I think, August 7th. Like, they have to be out by, on August 6th, because they wanted 45 days to move, and we agreed upon that. And so, but they're hoping to be out by the end of the month, which is exciting. Savannah's birthday is July 31st. She'll be 7. 2nd grade. That's crazy. And what else? I went to IKEA. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, I will leave that info below. I don't think I have that in my description box. I need to put it in there. It's fun. All these big YouTubers are getting it, and it's fun to sit and see the life of them, It's kind of cool. But I went to IKEA for the first time ever, and Andrew got me my vanity that I've always wanted. The desk portion and stuff like that. I won't have lighting, I think, right now at the new house because I asked for Christmas the Vanity Girl Hollywood mirror. Hopefully, if I will get it in the next year at least. And I ended up getting, which I'll show you guys once it's set up. There's no point in setting it up right now. We're moving in less than a month. I got the Alex 5 drawers, a top, and then the Alex 9 drawer. I planned on just getting 3 5 drawers and eventually getting a 9 drawer, but he's like, just go ahead and get the 9 drawer, why not, So that was exciting. And so, yes, I don't get a makeup room, which that's okay. I will still be able to film. We're going to do something like for the background eventually one of these days. So, yeah. I'm excited about that. Anything else new? I'm getting ready to film a VoxBox unboxing. So, you'll see that after this video because this one's more important. And what else? I don't know. I've been watching so much YouTube during my recovery, and so many ideas and things I want to do for my channel that I cannot wait to share with you guys. So subscribe if you are new so you guys can see these updates that I will be doing to my channel. And yes, what else? Anything else? Thumbs up if you guys want to see more videos on my channel. If you subscribe if you are new. And thank you for all the love and support and the prayers and the thoughts and everything throughout this past month that everyone has sent me, whether it was a card, Instagram, text messages, Snapchat, just everything. I thank you all for your support and prayers, and just thank you so much. I appreciate it and can't thank you guys enough. Once I have my new vanity set up and everything going, maybe a makeup collection video. Let me know if you'd want to see something like that. And yeah, comment. Let me know what's been going on in your life. Alright, that is it for this video. Thank you again for all of the support and prayers and thoughts and hugs and everything. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thumbs up this video if you want to be updated, and comment down below if you have any questions, concerns, and all that. And I will see you guys all in my next video.